everyone, it's Ali from Titan. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have done a whole bunch of videos, but now I'm excited to start the three-part series of my kind of quarterly collection update. I did do a video on my collection at the start of the channel back in January, so if you've checked that out before, don't worry, there are a lot of new things and things that have changed since then in my collection. Got a lot of new cards, new plates, new autographs. Well, a few new autographs. Or perhaps have I gotten rid of some autographs? But you just have to watch and find out. But I've been excited to do this video all day. I've opened a bunch of products, and now I get to do what I had set out to do today, which is show off my Star Wars collection. So I am going to be splitting this video up into three parts. But I'm not splitting the video up. I'm making three separate videos. Like the first collection video was super long. It took forever to upload, so I'm going to do it in more manageable parts also, because not everyone likes to see the same things. Like, personally, I'm heavy into plates and sketch cards, and some people just like autographs, so I think I'm going to do it like my plates and sketch cards, so like one-on-ones in the first video, and then all my autographed and low-numbered cards in the second video. And then in the third video, I'm just going to show off all the things I'm trying to rainbow, as well as cards that I do have rainbows already of. It's mostly just a video on Chrome Legacy cards and featuring Anakin and Padme, but, you know, hey, I love them, so, you know, whole video, because there are, trust me, there's a lot. So this video, I'm going to start off, like I said, it's going to be my plates and sketch cards, so one-of-ones, and I'm excited to show you all what I have. So first off, I'm going to start with plates, but actually, I have to snap myself into the corner. Alright, looks good. So, let me start with card number 1. I'm not going to be I'm going to be taking the lid off the magnetics, so you can see the cards clearly. This is an older Galaxy set printing plate, magenta printing plate, you know, of Obi-Wan, You're My Only Hope. That is a really cool card. It is Galaxy Series 6, printing plate number 99. Next off, we have one of my, actually the card I spent the most on originally in my collection. I spent more now, and if you are in this top Star Wars collectible card traders group, you know I spent a lot more quite recently. So I'll be excited to open up the mail when that package comes in. But I have a Chrome Perspectives Carrie Fisher autograph printing plate, magenta plate as well. This I am very happy to have. I won it at an auction. I was surprised that I won it at all, but it is definitely a beautiful card. Like I said, that is from Chrome Perspectives. 2015 Chrome Perspectives 2. There is another Chrome set coming out later this year. Not exactly Perspectives, but it is like a First Order versus Resistance Chrome Perspectives. If this would open, that would be great. Just have a little Rogue One Jin printing plate here, cyan printing plate. This card I wasn't attempting to rainbow, but I do actually have 2 of the 4 printing plates. It is a Galactic Files Anakin Skywalker printing plate. Have the black and the magenta one. These don't reflect that poorly in the light, so I'm just leaving the cases on for these. It is Revenge of the Sith 1 from the 2017 Galactic Files, because they had strange numberings. Hopefully the Holocron Files coming out later in the year will have nicer numberings than that, but we're getting into some of my coolest cards that I have. My Masterwork 2017 printing plate. This is the black Anakin Skywalker. I really love the Masterwork 2017 plates because they are square. Not quite sure why this year's and last year's Masterwork printing plates are square, or not square rather. They're like rounded edges like a normal plate, but the 2017 ones were square. I feel like the ones prior to 2017 were also rounded, so I don't know. This was the first set that I actually ever collected. I saw the solicit when I was working at a comic book store in the little Diamond magazine, saying, hey, this is coming out, and I was like, yeah, I'd like to get some of this. And it all went downhill from there, as you can see. Spend way too much money on these cards, but I enjoy them, so that's that. I also have, a, I know, not really Padme Anakin themed, but a direct Krennic cyan printing plate from Masterwork as well. And also, as you will see in my attempted rainbow section, where there is a whole 2 out of 5 cards, I also have an Agent Kallus printing plate as well. This is a new addition to my collection. I was able to acquire it in a trade. Like I said, on that top Star Wars collectible card traders group. Did get this quite recently. This is a Galactic Files. I think Galactic Files Reborn. It is not, it's just regular Galactic Files, so I need to move this down in my box. So I tried to have my box sorted by when the set came out, so this belongs with those Anakin printing plates. This is the insert, the locations insert of Naboo. Just that. Have a... It's hard to make out this one, but it is a Last Jedi Porg insert printing plate from Journey to Episode 8, Journey to the Last Jedi. That character's insert. Porgs. Also from the Star Wars Episode 8, so the Last Jedi Series 1. I have the Chewbacca and Porg printing plates. This is also the Last Jedi Series 1 Kylo Ren printing plates. Up next I have, I don't know why it's slid out, but it is a printing plate from the Han Solo movie. Really wish they would have made a Series 2 of the set. Felt like there could have been really cool autographs in there, as well as some, you know, updated scenes. But it is what it is. Card number 84, Han Solo. Then I have a near complete, not rainbowing like the whole thing. I am trying to get all 4 of these printing plates. I do have the black, magenta, and yellow, just missing the cyan printing plate. But it is the Porgs with lightsaber. There's the black. It's the magenta. And the yellow. I don't have all 4 of any colors of printing plates. That is Series 2, so it is the Last Jedi Series 2 card. Be cool to have just something where I have all 4 of the plates. I think that'd be really awesome. Hopefully it can be those Porgs. They're so cute. Speaking of cute, we have after BB-8 beat up everybody in the jail in The Last Jedi. Quite funny scene. This is from Star Wars Galaxy. The wanted poster inserts is Garazeb Aurelios. Portrait number 5. Or poster number 5. This was also acquired quite recently from Skywalker Saga. It is something I got in a trade, like I was saying, quite recently. It is FT3. Don't remember why these were called FT inserts, but it is the different important characters in the Skywalker line. I love Padme cards, so when I saw it, I was like, gotta have it. Got this cool little Anakin printing plate, conferring with Palpatine. Not sure why these plates slide sometimes. But some more Anakin. It's interesting how printing plates can have wear on them too. Like some of them have weird lines, scratches, some of them are all bent up, and then some of them just look perfect. This one as well. This is the Journey to the Rise of Skywalker set. Although there is a card that looks exactly like this from the Skywalker Saga. It's like the same picture, but of course not the old style background. So I actually saw that plate. Someone had opened it, of course, in the group, and I was like, I thought I have that, but it was, of course, it was the different set. I have this. This one is from the more recent set, Women of Star Wars. It's the Iconic Moments, the Rey's Octo Training. I bought it because Porgs. I love Porgs. I thought it was a very nice plate. So that is all for my printing plates. So I'm going to start putting these back in the box. Now it's time to switch gears to my sketch collection. Now this is a Star Wars video, but I do have a handful of the Cryptozoic DC Heroes and Villains set. So you will see a handful of these at the end of the video. It's just that's how I have them in my box. I have them in here because I don't have enough to make their own box. I'm not a big DC person. It's all like the same character. Well, same 2 characters rather. But let me see, what is the year on this sketch? 2013. What about these years? Yep, they're not on here. Very nice. Thank you, Tops, for not being... Okay, well, I'm just going to start off with my wide vision sketches first because they are larger. I do just have 4. Picked this one up because I thought it was super cute. I'm going to out myself here and say I don't actually know what this is. I mean, obviously it's a droid, but I don't know. I just saw it and I was like, that's adorable. I gotta have it. Look, I can't resist this face that's all blurry because I have the focus set at this level. But I don't actually know what this is, so leave a comment down below if you know what the subject of this sketch is. That would be great. And I actually thought this one was a Terranashi sketch, but it is not. But I love it. It has a battle droid. I also love battle droids. Here is the artist name. And it looks like a Terranashi sketch, but it is not. Then I have some, which I had last time. I didn't have these sketches last time I made the video. I did have these next two sketches, but they're wide vision, so I have them actually stored in cases because they are super duper nice. And I just forgot, I have them on a shelf at home and I forgot to bring them with me. So I did have these. These aren't necessarily new editions, but they are super cool. So we are going to take a peek and take off these lids. I do have them in booklet holders that are way too big, but they don't make magnetics for wide vision, so I'm going to have to deal with looking at these cards. But this is a Chris Penix sketch from the Revenge of the Sith wide vision of course, as you can see, Obi-Wan and Anakin being accosted by battle droids at the beginning of the film. I mean, all of my favorite subjects. How could I resist this card? It's beautiful. And like I said, the artist on these, well, actually both of these two, this one was an AP. I didn't get it from him directly. I did purchase this secondhand, so someone sold their AP. But this is by Chris Penix, who currently does all the art for the weekly Topps Star Wars Living Set. And then this one, I think you all are really going to like this one. Because who doesn't love some nice Leia? This is from Return of the Jedi wide vision. Again, Chris Penix, very beautiful sketch. Was also very surprised that I actually won this on auction. Thought I was most certainly going to be outbid. Barely scraped by. Barely scraped by winning this, but very happy to have it. She's like, ugh, this is gross. But I adore this card as well. Let me close this back up. The cool thing about the little booklet magnetics is they do come with these little plastic stands, so I have them like at home. I have them sitting like this. I think I'll put these in the thumbnail so you can see how they stand, but this one was also an AP that I got secondhand. So, I mean, if you're out there selling APs, it's like, did you pick this out and you sold it? You got this commission, you sold it? It was just an AP. But either way, thank you for selling it, because now I can own it. That is it for my wide vision sketches. I do have another not typically sized sketch that I will show at the end, because it is from the 2019 Star Wars Stellar Signatures. So when I'm done with all my, most recent, well, close to the end, I'll try and keep everything in order from release. I'm sure things will get messed up. But starting with sketches, I have this very beautiful color sketch by Tomoko Taniguchi, who's actually a manga artist in Japan, of Luke and Yoda, which I really love it. I love her art style. I'd love to pick up some more of her work, but it is very expensive and quite rare. That is from an older Galactic File set. Of course, sketches are one of one. Then I have this really cute AT-AT that I picked up just because I thought it was adorable. Again, I love the style. If I remember correctly, this is a John Sukup sketch. Of course, we just got to flip it over and check. Make sure I don't get that caught. Yes, it is. I remember I was bidding on two of his super cute battle droids from Masterwork 2017, but unfortunately lost those auctions. I will forever miss them and hope that they someday can make their way to my collection. But as of now, that is the only John Sukup sketch that I own. Here's another Galactic File Series 2 sketch. More battle droids. Love me some battle droids. Don't know why my hand started shaking. That's quite unfortunate. That's fair. Only framed sketch, like miniature frame sketch that I own. I'm not crazy about the frame style. I know Chrome Perspectives did this as well as High Tech, but I saw this and I couldn't resist it because it was so cute. It's a Jeffrey Benitez Anakin Skywalker. Next I have this beautiful Padme sketch by also Chris Penix. Don't have too much of his work, but upon further reflection I do have more than I thought I did. This is just one Padme that I own. I own tons of Padme sketches, tons of high quality Padme sketches as well. That is just one of many, as of we have another very nice Padme sketch by Marcia Dye right here. Very beautiful. This is from Journey to the Force Awakens, I believe. Next up, just a cute little BB-8. I don't collect BB-8 per se, but I do like this artist, Tina Berardi. Like her watercolor looking style. And I saw it and I was like, I like BB-8. Don't love BB-8, but I like BB-8 enough to buy a very cute BB-8 sketch. Next, this is also Tina Berardi sketch. A Yoda. From, not sure if that's a Rogue One mission briefing or a series one. Next up, I have one of my favorite sketches that I own, one of my nicest sketches that I own. It is, of course, Padme, and super stunning. Lots of people are jealous of me having it, but it is not going anywhere, so don't even try it. But it is my Dan Bergren wedding Padme sketch. She looks like a real human being on this card. It's ridiculous. I love it. Will never, ever get rid of it. Unless, like, there's some sort of emergency where I need it. Like, I don't know, weird non-insurance covered heart surgery or something where I need a lot of money. But no way that that is going anywhere. Next up, I have this Carlos Cabaleiro Bodhi Rook sketch from Rogue One. Love me some Hannibal Lecter, or rather, Galen Erso sketch. Who was the sketch drawn by? Let's get that centered in the magnetic. This is by Sol Muhammad. I have a soft spot for cute sketches. As up here, there's this cute, adorable little K2SO. I have this wonderful painted Ward Silverman sketch. There's a Tusken Raider on a bantha. Another Tina Berardi sketch that I'm quite fond of is the Queen Amidala from Masterwork 2017, which I still think is my all-time favorite set. Just love these cards. I love the design. Haven't found a set that tops it quite yet. Some pencil battle droids. Some super battle droids here. Not quite the right battle droids, but I thought the scene was really cute, and I had to have it. And it was from Masterwork. So I said, love me some Masterwork. Can't really decline cute Masterwork sketches. We have BB-8 here. This is a Brad Hudson sketch, I believe. Yes. Very nice. Love how it's like extended outside the borders very artistically. Not sure if that was on purpose, but I like it a lot. Let me take out the next chunk from the box. Put this back because I don't want to knock anything over. That would be quite unfortunate. Especially because I keep everything in magnetic, and you know, it's like, oh, okay, just put it in magnetic. Like, I bought this card, it's very nice, and like, spend $2, put it in magnetic. But like, you know, when you have this many magnetics, it really adds up. So I don't want to break any of them. That would be, like I said, quite unfortunate. Next up, I have a awesome Carlos Cabaleiro Kylo Ren sketch in Snoke's throne room. I'm not sure why the colors are showing up a little bit weird on camera, but it is very rich. It looks a little bit better, but it is a very rich red. Looks amazing. I don't know why the magnetics are being a pain today. Then I have this super cute pork. That is actually one we opened up in the shop. I called dibs on it, and of course, because I called dibs, it is with me. That's how it works. I get dibs, eternal dibs, on anything we open up here in the shop. This adorable Jawa from New Hope Black and White, I believe. Yes. Of course, as you will notice a theme here, I also love porgs. I have porg right here. This one is by Sebastian Cortez. It was an AP that I got off of eBay from the artist. Didn't commission it, but I love it nonetheless. This is just a cute little sketch I have from the Solo Star Wars story. Just a little Star Destroyer. Quite simple, but I do like it. By Park Blvd. This is the only sketch I own by this artist. This is by Kevin Graham. I would love to add more of his works to my collection. There is one masterwork, 2017 again, Hera sketch that I've missed out on auction 3 times now. First time I was busy, and by the time I got back to the computer it had ended like a minute ago. And then the second time it went around, the same thing happened, I missed out. And then the third time I was like, I'm ready. I sat there, I was on my phone because I wasn't by a computer for like 30 minutes. So then by the time I placed my bid, to swoop in at the last moment because I didn't want, someone to just bid me up or, I had a highest bid in mind, and if I bid too early and I get outbid, then, the highest bid just goes out the window and I just pay more than I should. And then of course by the time I'm ready to press the bid, I press the button, there's like 10 seconds left, and it's like, you need to log back into your account, and I didn't get the bid on it. So I've missed out on that quite a few times. I think the third time was the last chance I would get, so don't think that will ever be in my collection. But I do have now the Galactic Files Carlos Cabaleiro Ahsoka puzzle, which was, I was going to say slightly out of order, but it's not. I'm going to put the whole thing. I didn't quite think of how I would be able to show this properly, but here's the whole thing sideways. It goes together like that. Now let me go piece by piece. This is the bottom piece of not quite baby Ahsoka, but Clone Wars Ahsoka. This sketch is amazing. Really love the continuity of it. Carlos is a great artist. I love all of his work. I have lots of his pieces. I have commissions in the work for him. I have commissions I've already received from him. They're later on the box. Rebels Ahsoka. And Rebels series finale Ahsoka, which perhaps we will see more of in things like Mandalorian Season 2. Perhaps even in the Cassian Andor series. We will see more Rebels Ahsoka. Wouldn't be this Ahsoka, but pre-original trilogy Ahsoka. You may have seen my video unboxing the other day of, oh, this is stuck, of an Ingrid Hardy commission where I talked about this card. But this is a Galactic Files card. Wasn't sure if it was Galaxy or Galactic Files, but Obi-Wan riding Boga, the Varactyl. Super cute. This was also one we opened in the shop. It was actually stuck. You may notice the different paint missing, like little paint chips. It was actually stuck to another card, just like how it was stuck to the glass here of the magnetic. So we actually got 2 sketches in that pack, this being one of them. Being the one I claimed as well. Can't quite remember what the other sketch was. The cutest battle droid. Another sketch that I have offered to put up for trade a few times. I do like it, but it is not quite something that fits with my collection, I don't think. But it is still in magnetic because I do enjoy it very much. A little Max Rebo sketch. Have a pencil sketch here, but awesome nonetheless, by Andrew Fry of Anakin Skywalker. We have a Angelina Benedetti sketch here of Padme. It's a very cute Vader sketch right here. This is half of a puzzle. If you are in the Star Wars group, you know that I was looking for the other half. I post about it periodically to see if anyone's ever seen it. But of the Mortis puzzle from Rebels, this one is by Kevin B. Cleveland, the second half, still missing the first half, with the other half of the father and the daughter on this side, to put together to be the whole mural when Ezra goes into the world between worlds. Still missing the other half. Let me know if you know where it is. I will try and acquire it from you. We have a little Terranashi Leia sketch right here. More of the best boy, Battle Droid, right here. I finished out this first row in my 3,000 count box. Still quite a bit to go. Yep, it's almost 2 full rows. So perhaps I should start picking up the speed. Let me take out a chunk. This is an awesome sketch by John Artin, which I thought it was, but I just wanted to double check by looking at the back. And General Grievous. Looks like General Grievous is actually right here looking at you. Like, this is not something you want to like roll over and wake up to in the morning. It's very cool though. These magnetics are misbehaving today. Everything's sliding around. This is also another John Artin piece I have. These are the only 2 John Artin works that I have. This is last year's, not last year's masterwork. I'm still in the mode of it being 2019, but this is 2018 masterwork. Like I said, by John Artin. This is another battle droid in the same pose, but stylized differently, and equally as cool to me. I just love battle droids. The artist on this card is Kyle Hickman. I didn't learn until actually kind of recently that this is half of a puzzle. This is a Brad Hudson Porg. I thought it looked cool as it is, but there is actually the other half of a Porg and another masterwork card out there somewhere. Now we are getting into some finest sketches. This one is by Matthew Hurons. It is a battle droid. This is also one we opened up here at the shop. I call dibs, as you would expect. Adorable battle droid. More battle droid. This one is by Mike Mastermaker, I believe. Yes, from 2018. This is another Chris Penix card I have. This is actually, I believe, the first Chris Penix card I owned. It's Anakin. It came from this way on eBay in a rookie card holder. I never bothered to switch it to a regular holder. One, because the holder itself isn't all scratched up. It looks pretty nice. And I just find it funny that, I mean, yeah, it is Attack of the Clones, so it kind of is Anakin's rookie card. Grab another chunk. This is probably getting kind of low. We have Porg. Very cute Porg. Porg, please. Misbehaving Porg. I mean, that's what Porgs do, though. They don't really listen to what you tell them. This is a very, very nice Porg. I have another Dan Bergeron sketch here. This one of Obi-Wan Kenobi. And another Ward Silverman of Battle Droids from Episode 1. There's like a big chunk of battle droids here with this one as well. This one is by Ben Abusada. Battle droid. I have some die cut cards up here from Crom Legacy. I have a Porg on a Porg because I could not resist. This one is by Anil Sharma. Porg on Porg. This one is also Porg on Porg. Patrick Davis. Really love this card. Porg's tearing up the Falcon. Super cool card. I have this Hoitrung sketch of Anakin and Padme on a Porg in the Battle of Geonosis before they get dragged out into the arena. One of my favorite scenes. Awesome sketch card. Got a pile of Carlos Cabaleiro cards coming up right about now. Starting with this Anakin. And then another Anakin featuring the shoulder of a battle droid in the background. Bonus. Consider that a win. Then I have a Hoitrung Anakin once again. This is a very beautiful card. I like this one a lot. There's just something about this card that I'm like, this is awesome. I think Chrome Legacy as a set was just amazing. I mean, if you look at a lot of the base cards, they have typos. But I think it is a really great set altogether. We have Padme. Geonosis Padme. We also have someone with annoyingly loud music in the background. I hope you guys can't hear it. But I can hear it, unfortunately. Now this is quite a big stack, but a lot of it is masterwork cards, so they are thicker, so hopefully it won't take very long. This is a Battle Droid on a STAP, an STAP, by Ben Abusada, once again. I thought that's super cute. Now this one we pulled in the shop. This is Zeb by Rich Molinelli, and I thought it was cool, so cool. I had ordered a commission from him of Callus. They're kind of like glaring at each other. I think it's awesome. Great work on this card, Rich. Thank you so much. To make like a kind of not really puzzle, but puzzle piece. DIY puzzle. And got some masterwork cards coming up. It's the wrong Battle Droid. I'm not a fan of Super Battle Droids, but it was so cheap that I said it's so cute, I need to have it. Then this is a Nick Alsop Battle Droid, the one he made for the set. I was talking about how much I love Battle Droids in the Star Wars group on Facebook, and he said, hey, I made one for Masterwork. So I made it my goal to find this card and add it to my collection. Also, in the Star Wars group, it's really cool. There's so many artists in there, and every time a set comes out, there's a thread called Sketchfest, and artists post pictures of like all the cards they did for the set. And I remember I commented on Matthew Huron's comment, because it is just one big comment, that I love the way the colors popped on the two Heras he did for the set. And I managed to get them both, which is super awesome. The green just looks great. And she's very, very, very Hera-y, if that makes sense. I think you all who've seen Rebels know what I'm talking about when you look at these sketch cards. Like, yeah, that's Hera, definitely. Not just the picture, but the attitude as well. This one is one of my commissions from Carlos Cabaleiro. It is the Season 3 finale for Star Wars Rebels. Let me take off the lids. This card in particular, the glare is not very friendly to the sketches. But, you know, Thrawn and Callus. I mean, you root for both of them, but of course you can't I mean, both of them aren't going to succeed, but you still root for both of them. It's an awesome puzzle. Getting close to the end of my sketch collection here, and then I will start the next video on autographs and numbered cards, which I have considerably less of, so it should be shorter. But I have this Ingrid Hardy Star Destroyer. The light is shining so bright the Masterwork logo is not showing up on camera, but it's so cute. Just the one single Star Destroyer lurking in space. Like I said, Ingrid Hardy, 2019 Masterwork. Now the next stack is like the APs that I bought off. They weren't things I commissioned, but I reached out to the artist and, hey, you got any proofs from Masterwork? And I was successful in my hunt. I got some Marcia Dye ones and some Andrew Fry ones. So this is Anakin and Padme, obviously. The Wedding. Then also another beautiful Padme. Also Marcia Dye. A little bit out of order. But this is also one of the artist proofs I picked up. This is Jin by Andrew Fry. AP. See, right there. AP. And then Enfys Nest. I don't character collect Enfys Nest, but I saw it, and it was so stunning, I said I had to add it to my collection. So if you notice, my focus is really just Anakin, Padme, Callus, and Battle Droids, and then whatever else catches my eye that I think is adorable. Most often prequel stuff. And hey, I mean, Solo occurs before the original trilogy, so it's technically a prequel, right? But we have Kira. Lovely Kira. Be cool. I heard a rumor that Emilia Clarke was going to sign for some big set this year. Who knows? Hearing rumors that another Masterwork is going to come out at the end of the year. I mean, Topps could decide to do Stellar again. Which, there's a few changes that I feel like Topps could make to the Stellar product to make it actually worth the retail price when it comes out. I mean, like, let's say they keep the 5x7 sketches again. There's a lot of new signers they could get. You could get Donald Glover, you could get Emilia Clarke, you could get Woody Harrelson, you could get Pedro Pascal, you could get Diego Luna, you can get Keira Knightley. I mean, you probably can't, but you could get Natalie Portman. You can get, like, Rose Byrne. Like, lots of... the case isn't doing this card justice. There's lots of signers you could get that I feel like would actually make the Stellar worth the $9 grand. But, Topps, please reach out to me if you have any questions, because I have a lot of ideas that could make Stellar really cool. I mean, that'll never happen, but Just saying. This is... Oop, this case got scratched. Oh well. That's the problem with keeping everything in magnetics, is they slide around and sometimes they do get all scratched up. As long as they're not super horrible though, keep them. This is an AP, not what I commissioned, but for the Rise of Skywalker Series 1, Carlos, his APs, he wanted to have some fun doing some cool puzzles. I picked this one up, of course, Kylo Ren, with helmet and Sans helmet. I think that's really cool. Looking forward to the delayed Series 2 set. Hopefully when that comes out, there are a lot of really cool cards and sketches that I can acquire. I know people are looking forward to Ben Solo cards, so hopefully there's a lot of them in the set. I purchased this one directly from the artist, Candace Daly. I've seen her work before, but never had one before I saw this. I said, I fell in love with Dio when I watched the movie, and I said, hey, how much? And she said the price, and I said, okay, deal. She is a really cool artist. She goes over everything in a certain finish, so it's very, you know, it's a durable sketch. It's not going to flake away or anything. It's Rise of Skywalker. Okay, so I already passed the point where Stellar was supposed to be, but too bad. I'll just do the Stellar last. I have this is from Women of Star Wars, Rose, of course, by the wonderful Carlos Cabaleiro. I'm looking at my phone microphone that I used to record, and it says that I'm already at 37 minutes on just my sketch card collection. So this took quite longer than I thought, so I'm still expect this to be a stupidly long video, but that's okay. Maybe it will go up on Wednesday. I can just let it process overnight, upload, or whatever. But this is the sketch I acquired the other day in the mail, showed off, did a whole video on it, Ingrid Hardy commission of Anakin and Padme for Women of Star Wars. Then I have my small, I'm going to save my Stellar sketch till the end because that thing is amazing. But I have my small collection of CZX Cryptozoic DC villains and heroes. I commissioned this one from Carlos himself. This is, of course, Jonathan Crane, Dr. Jonathan Crane, as Scarecrow. The Scarecrow mask lurking in the background. This is amazing. He also was nice enough to include his original, like, design for the sketch. I have it. Doesn't quite fit in any kind of plastic I find, so I just have it in here in this top loader. This, look, for me, he wrote my name on it. My boss keeps trying to steal it. It's like, you can't steal it. It even has my name on it. You can't have it. But, yeah, here it is. Look, it's super awesome. Thank you so much, Carlos, for this. When the set got announced, I was like, I want Scarecrow. But, there's literally no Scarecrow card in the set. There is only one of those fake film cells, and it has him on it. That is the only Scarecrow card there is. There's no base card. There's no insert. Oh, okay. But, anyway, so here's this as well. This is Brad Utterstrom sketch. Love the colors on this. Yep, Brad Utterstrom. I got this one as well. I thought this one looked cool. Kind of anime-y. Like the Scarecrow looks so cute and innocent. He's like, haha, play with me. Not like he's some kind of a thing in your brain that's like making you live a horrible life or anything. But he's like, I'm cute, love me. I thought that was cute. I wanted it. Some more Scarecrow. Just cute little row mosquito sketch. And then I have this one. I forgot I had this one. That's why I was originally at the saying. I was like, oh, they're all one character. But I do have this one little Wonder Woman. Same artist as the last one. Now, I can show you off my Jumbo Stellar sketch. It is amazing. Definitely looks... Oh, you can already see it down here. Spoiler alert. Was featured in my last video, but I don't know if I gave quite a close-up. But it is the Queen Amidala sketch by Dan Berggren. The full thing doesn't fit in focus and frame. I tried to set the camera to where you could see this one, this jumbo sketch card, and the others, but it didn't quite work out. So here she is, her face in all its beautiful glory as she gets closer to you and closer and closer and closer. But in focus, here she is. Stunning. There's just so much detail in these jumbo sketch cards. It's ridiculous. I'm very, very happy to own this. And just like my Wedding Padme, and like 99% of the stuff you all have seen in this video, not going anywhere. I'm just adding if anything, I'm kind of not really feeling autographs. So my autograph collection is actually thinning out, but my sketch collection is here to stay. So that is all for my sketch and printing plate collection video. It is much longer than I anticipated, so if you've made it all the way through, I really appreciate it. Hope you had fun looking at everything I had. I think this is what I'm going to do, just like, you know, every couple months, just an update video. And I have something really big coming in the mail. I'll do a whole unboxing video for that on its own. But, you know, for this video, that's all there is. Next up is going to be my autographs and numbered cards. I am doing separate videos, so you don't have to sit through a whole humongous thing. Like I said, this Dan Bergman. And yes, I know I have really big hands to be able to hold this. I make boxes look tiny when I do break sometimes, but that is it for my collection video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Like I said, up next will be numbered and low numbered cards and autographs. Like I said, that should be shorter because I don't have as many autographs. And then after that will be all of my rainbows, which is essentially just a big old video on Chrome Legacy. So if those are things you're interested in, please stay tuned. Like I said, this is the end of this video. If you made it all the way through, I really appreciate it. And I hope you had fun looking at all of my stuff. So let me switch gears, and I will catch you in my autograph and numbered card video. So thank you for watching. Stay safe. Bye!